Hey everybody, we are here on Wisdom Wednesday live, and this is the first reading that we have this year, the first Wisdom Wednesday. We just got over the holidays, the new year, and here we are beginning this new year. So let me just connect with these cards and say a prayer, ground myself, become a clear channel. Come down and allow me to do this reading in clarity. Let one voice come so that I can be a clear channel and offer the reading, the information that each of us here will benefit from, with support and love and light. So here we are in January 2025. Let me pick a few cards as I shuffle the deck and prepare myself. Hey, Sora. Yes, you can catch it on the replay. It'll be on this Facebook page later. Okay. So, okay, volume is up. I have my mic on. You should be able to hear me. Okay, here we go. Oh, let's see. Now, even though this is the first, oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. So we immediately have these cards in this order. Okay, this is the card for the day, and these are the cards that are supporting this card. Okay. So right away I'm hearing that the archetypal energy of this year is the it's the Hermit. Okay. And the Hermit's on a journey. The Hermit is quiet, introspective, and on a journey of the soul. And the Hermit's been on this journey for a while. And so we do know that the year is 2025 is a 9. It's the end of a cycle. And the Hermit is leading us into new horizons, a place that we've never been before. And if you know the Hermit card, he holds a lamp in the darkness. Now a small light really is creates a big impact in a dark space, and he's got a lantern, his wisdom, and I just want to find that card. I'm going to find that card and let him speak directly to us. This is an interesting and unusual turn of events from how we normally use our time. But the Hermit wants to speak to us. I probably could just listen, but I really want to hold the card. Here we go. Here's the Hermit. Oh, there you go. This card is the 9 of the major arcana. So this is the energy of this new year. And the Hermit is leading us into new directions, places that we've never been before. And you know, the Hermit is saying that it's the end of a cycle. We've already begun the year. It's become it has come in loudly, tumultuously, and it's gonna that is going to continue through the year. It is going to be a challenging year. No matter where you sit, we're all in this together, right? We're all in this together, and this is a year of tremendous growth, personal growth. So each of us is going to, you know, our issues are going to come up into our faces, and and it's a time to really go introspective. So we have these other cards that are supporting us during this year, right? We have the Moon, which talks about introspection, getting quiet, going inside. Things will be illuminated. The moon energy, the lunar energy, is it is watery. It is very introspective. It lights the sky in the darkness. If you're doing any full moon, new moon ceremonies, it's going to, or you know, you participate, it's going to be a really important year of community. And that's been coming up for a while now. That's not a real surprise, but we can see that in these bouncy days that are coming, it's going to be important to find your people, and your people are going to struggle as they're navigating their trajectory, is what I hear. As they're navigating their space. And so, it's good to have grace with people that we love. It doesn't mean you have to get caught up in the drama or feed the stories or even end relationships. If we can give each other a little grace and space and trust the goodness, even though somebody might be struggling, it's going to be a time of, if you can tune and hone your intuitive skills, it's going to be really valuable this year, because as we're walking through the darkness, now we do have a spiritual trailblazer leading the way, but it's not a physical person, that we are being led by spirit. And so tuning into and being able to trust, get the negative ego out of the way, the old stories, get the old stories out of the way so that we can walk in as cleanly as possible. It's going to be a period of really tremendous growth and opportunities. It is going to be a bumpy ride. When you end a cycle, all the things that are not complete, healing, career, relationships. This is when the way things that were done are going to fall away. Now, remember not to live in fear. It's not a fearful thing. If a relationship is toxic or not suiting you, it can die, as in go away, but it also can be transformed. Um, if it can be saved, right? And so, again, communication, being able to see things the way they really are versus the way we want them to be. The illusions, our stories are going to come up in our faces. Now, the interesting thing is when something comes up, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's real. Remember that we operate from our subconscious. And so most of the time we operate most of our life through the stories that we've been told and that we tell ourselves. We operate from the lens that we have created for our survival. So, as children, we may not have had the oh, interesting. So this is the card for this. So we have this inner child, right? And it's going to be really important and possible for a lot of growth by healing that inner child. And the inner child is, this case, right? This little girl was told stories about who she was and what her capabilities are, and stay safe and be afraid, and all those things that are not true anymore, right? She is beautiful and perfect and capable, and and you can heal that so you can integrate all these brilliant pieces of yourself. So again, this is going with this card, the Moon, very introspective, going inside, a lot of healing. And when we heal ourselves, this, healing is an inside job. If somebody is pushing us or our buttons, we need to say, it's like a hangnail. Oh, that hurts, right? It got caught on something. But that's my hangnail. If I'm uncomfortable, I need to look at myself. What is it hitting? So this year is going to be a lot of transformation. If it's hard and we resist, and humans resist the light, and healing can be challenging. There are people that can help you peel away the things that are not you. Definitely, utilize the resources that you have. This isn't a time where we have to, healing is, it's it's a process of death and rebirth, letting the things go that are not us. So when we let go of things, it can be quite shocking. It can be shocking, some of the things, the deep wounds that we can have. And I'm going to give you a hint. The deeper you go and the more you heal, then you're getting to some core issues. And it's really a good thing, but it can be painful. So utilize, your go-to healers. Whether doctors, therapists, energy healers. Find people that are good at what they do and will help you, lead you through this dark passageway, much like the Hermit, right? This is the year of big transformation. Now, not everybody will do it. There will be people that will say it's you, that you're the problem. You Do you need to even have the conversation? Do you need to engage? Do you need to fix them or their perception? I would say no. Give everybody a wide berth. Be your authentic self. Apologize when we need to. But now is the time where it's what am I hearing? Um, it's it's a time of self accountability. One would say karma. Now, karma is not a bad thing. Um, it's not a punishing thing. Actually, it's a law of the universe. And the law is what you put out comes back. And so it's a really beautiful way to learn from our mistakes. Now there's also bad luck and different kind of energies out there. I'm speaking specifically to karma, and if we are putting fear out there, we will see fear. If we put love out there, we'll see love. And so this is one way, very real way, that we can take control of our life. We are the magicians of our life. Now, there's other spiritual trainings that, if you're interested, just reach out. There's other spiritual trainings, but we're talking about the very user-friendly, normal people, user-friendly. Okay, it's the beginning. We have a lot of control of our life. And yet, the Tarot masters here are saying, yes, we have a lot of control, but don't control. Let things allow things to show up for us. It's a very exciting time because if we focus on us, where we need to be, how we need to put ourselves in the world, we can create really beautiful things. We can, this year it's going to be a revolution, I hear, right? There's going to be a lot of things going on this year, and yet we can be in this world but not consumed by this world, and there will be a lot of drama on social media. If you notice, I have feelings about things, but I don't post on my stuff on social media. What I tend to do is I I mean, people have enough. People have enough fear and drama being and uncertainty. So I tend to, if I have a feeling, I tend to step back, get quiet, and meditate about it, and figure out my way through it. So, you know, these tarot masters teach me and as well. And so I find that I can stay out of the fray more and more, and have real and authentic conversations, but and I can still continue creating the life that I want. And it's I'm no different than anybody else. Life goes up, life goes down. Guess what? It goes up. And guess what? It's going to go down again. Light is a wave. It goes up, it goes down. It continues to move and evolve. So if you're on a high right now, it's, It's going to change. And if you're feeling down, it's going to change. So the best thing that we can do whenever is focus on you. Do your healing. Um, you know, so, do your healing. And if you need any assistance, reach out to me, or your healer, but I am at soulfullyouwellness.com. And you can reach out to me here. And I have a nice list of referrals of therapists and doctors and other healers and, homeopaths and all that. I'm happy to share. We are the tool for our life, our physical body, our emotional body, our soul body. We need this attention while we're in the physical. So, pay attention to you. You are the best investment that you have, and you deserve a good life. So here we have, again, we have the Hermit leading us through this 9 year. We have this inner child. And, this is the Two of Swords. Here she's, this is the card today. It's the card of healing. you know, um, 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds are not meant to be independent and alone in the world. When we reclaim our inner child, her brilliance, sassiness, insights, the child's wonder, the innocence, it's still there. We can merge that into our life and become more whole. So this inner child work is really, really fabulous. Now, I do it with the soul coaching that I'm doing, and it's amazing that you can just go in and find her and begin that process of reunification. Here we have this is the 10 of pentagrams. Now you'll see again community, and pentagrams is about our wealth, about the earth, our careers. When we take care of ourselves, I love how these cards just on a flow, they come up, and the words come, the voice comes in, I can hear. And here we have the community. Find your people. There's such great wealth. And it might be time to, open up your circle or change your circle. Find the people that get you when you're, whether, like wherever you are, like you can be happy or not happy. You can be really who you are. Find your people, and this is where our wealth is. It's in our community. Truly, this is, it's a time of community versus allowing the world to separate us. And there will be and in your community, there might be great differences of opinion. And it's not, opinion is the furthest thing away from God, right? Opinion is the thoughts that we have in our head, and they're not always accurate, right? Again, we operate from our subconscious. We operate from our traumas. I haven't met anybody that has not had trauma. I have not met anybody that is untouchable and not human. We're all human. No matter how far you go, we're all human. And so don't put anybody on your pedestal. We're all human. Let's just be human and good people together. But our community, like-minded people, when we say like-minded people, it doesn't mean we have to all think alike. This is where there are many shades in between black and white. There's many shades of gray, and we're all in the process of becoming. So where please, let's give each other grace. If we think one way today, next week, next month, next year, next 10 years, with God's grace, we grow and we transform. This is the year of transformation and transmutation. We're all going to grow. So let's just be like, if somebody has a really wildly, as long as they're not hurting you, let's all have grace. You know, if something bothers me, that's my hangnail. That's mine, you know. And so this is a year where it's going to be really big growth and transformation. Again, I hear the words revolution, revelation. This is going to be a year, and we all have to ride this pony. There's nobody's going to get away. We're doing this all together on this journey. Now, the thing is, there are things in this world that are promoting this tumultuous year. However, we are all growing and evolving. So this is, even if you step back from the picture, it's on a bigger plane. So, you know, we're all going to grow. And if we cling to the sides of the river, that's moving really fast now. If we cling to the sides of the river, your fingers are going to get bloodied, and you're going to bang into all the rocks and the trees that hang out at the edge of the river. So the message is to learn to swim, and remember that you're built for this ride. There's nothing here that we can't do together. So, any questions regarding the reading thus far? So, if anybody is interested in, I do at the beginning of the year, I do the archetypal soul readings, you know, taking your information, your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, and we can create an archetypal overview for you specifically. It's like your fingerprint in the world this year. So if you're interested in that, let me know. So let's see. Ishwara, you were here. Let's do, I'm going to pull a card for you. Are you still here? Okay. I'm going to think of Ishwara and pull out a card for you. And then I'm going to do one for Sandy. Ishwara. Oh, the Hierophant. How cool is that? Okay. I'm seeing the balance of the masculine and the feminine, The Hierophant is a holy person. So as you sit in the center pillar, you can pull from the right and the left the different pillars on this tree of life. Interesting thing, Isora, is that we are starting Kabbalah in June, so you're right on schedule. Okay, and so you're pulling from the right and the left pillars. This is powerful. You are recreating your life, your world. And there's a mastery here, and you're fearless. Actually, there's an excitement. I'm so happy for you. I just see things coming more and more in balance for you. And the more success. I don't think you're sleeping enough. So you need to take care of your physical body. You're like I want to teasingly say you're like a mad woman on pulling through the ethers in all directions, just creating. But it looks like you're having fun and getting excited about your world. More and more control coming in for you in your endeavors. So congratulations, that's like really great news. Okay, Sandy. What card? This card for Sandy. Wow, another major arcana card. First we had the Hermit wanted to speak. Then we had the Hierophant for Isora, and now we have the High Priestess for you, Sandy. I bet you're not surprised. You're like, of course, I am the priestess. I am the High Priestess. I see a community of women standing around you. So if you don't have that, that's coming. And someplace that you're going to be nurtured and loved and seen. It doesn't feel like, it feels like people do not get you the way you need to be gotten. Like you're like this queen, this priestess standing there, and it's I'm hearing, don't throw pearls before swine. Does that make any sense? Like, you're so beautiful and you give so much. It's time for you to rise, babe, to be seen. It's like I feel like this smaller energy, and I don't know if you're holding yourself back, but it's time for you to stand up and be the queen that you are. Okay. All right. Let's see. Lynn Ritchie. I'm going to pick this one's popping up. Oh, here we go. The 8 of Swords. Okay. So this one's for you, Lynn. Please make it clear. I'm hearing, the first thing I hear is, you're okay. You're okay. But it feels like something from behind you, maybe an old story, an old relationship is pressing on you. So, you know, is there something that is repeating for you? So you've been seeing swords. Now, Lynn, you're pretty intuitive. You've been getting the message, babe. You needed this again to pay attention. What does it mean for you? It feels like the first thing I'm hearing, is that you need a spiritual cleanse to clean up all the old stuff. It doesn't feel like you've had one, so it's not like it, you know, there's scary energies or anything, but like you just need like a really good cleanup so that you can move forward. It feels like almost like you're stepping into something new, whether it's there's something before you. I don't know that you see it yet, but you know, clean up the old energy so that it's clear, you know, what so it can show itself fully, because I think that there's some distractions pushing you from behind. Oh, good. So you agree. So that's what I would say to you. Get cleaned up. And, you know, you're supposed to be having more fun than you're having. You're not having enough fun. You know, and maybe that's what will help you. It almost feels like there's like a new chapter in coming before you. So I don't know if it's career or it feels like spring. Spring is going to be your season. So just clean yourself up, do what you have to do, and prepare, and stay focused on you. Don't let people distract you. Okay. Let's see. We have Sally. Let's see. Sally Tamborelli. I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? Sally. You have the Ten of Cups. Every time I'm doing this, I have to like kind of like separate myself from the previous. So Sally, Ten of Cups. It feels like, you know, cups are traditionally emotions, you know, water, emotions, reflection. But it also, what I'm feeling, this card is the energy that this card is emitting. It's, I hear concern. So if we were doing a one-on-one session, we would get into that. What's coming up? What kind of, you know, is there a concern? What does it look like? and where it's going for you. What do you need to know? And we would pull cards for this, but this is a one card reading. So let's talk about this. What I'm seeing, okay, I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing because it's not making a lot of sense to me without the more cards and dialogue. But it's almost like there's a lake in front of you. You're looking down into the lake. You're seeing a reflection, but even though it could be a pleasing reflection. You know, nature is beautiful, the sun is out and all, but it's almost like it's a mirror. There's something underneath the surface. So I would say if it's business, there's something that you're feeling that it might not be real. You know, is this what I'm seeing? I feel a concern, and I'm not sure why you feel that way. Even though the card is surrounded by other people, it feels like you're alone. So maybe that's part of the concern that, you know, where is everybody? Does that make any sense? Like other people are supposed to be doing something with you or supporting you, and it doesn't feel like you have the support that you're told that you have. Does that make any sense, Sally? Okay. If you watch it on the replay, I would say trust your gut. Something is off. I don't think you have the support that you are told that you have. So you need to go beneath the surface and find out. Does that make sense? Let me know. Larice, are you here? My Larice. Alchemist. Oh my God, this is another major arcana card. This year is on fire. The Alchemist is the magician changing one thing into another. So what I'm hearing is, you know, you're very magical, no surprise. And there is a thing that you are trying to create. Pull all the elements. Don't forget to, I know I'm speaking to the choir. Don't forget to go speak with your spiritual team. I hear that you need to move a few pieces around. Okay. I'm also hearing victory. You know, the alchemist continues. You go to your spiritual team, you move things around, you look at what you have. You know, sometimes you need a little more of this or a little more of that. Sometimes you need to add other things. The continued um, um, communication with your spiritual team. You're learning a lot. Um, there's also something that they're saying, just be willing to see beyond your own perceptions. Deeper, harder questions. Okay. All right. Let's do one for Kim. Happy New Year to you too, Kim. Okay. Which card? This card for Kim. Okay. Here you go. This is the 5 of Wands. And so there might be some conflict. But there is like, you don't have to get wrapped up in it. There is a exit, right? You can see it right here. Whoop, right there, right? You can come right out there. There's, you know, it's conflict barrier that you're trying to accomplish, and you can just the answer is right there. Just come through. And you know, we don't need to, like, if other people are gonna get stuck in their drama, they're gonna be, they have, and this isn't the only block in somebody's life. We don't, I'm hearing that we don't need to save people. We need to look at information, how it applies to us, and move through. Now, it doesn't mean that we're not going to be good people or help people, but in this case, you need to move through the blockage into a new arena. It feels like it could be work related. Does that make sense, Kim? There is an answer. And so you're agreeing. Okay. Yeah, the answer is like right before you. If you sat, so it does have to do with work. So what you need to do is have honest conversation. It doesn't mean you need to fix or change their perceptions, but you need to know the truth so that you can make the proper decisions for you. So the tip is, ask your question and then let people speak. Stop talking. Let people tell you what you need to know. With empty space, people are not comfortable with empty space. They will fill it up. And they will tell you what's on their mind. Now, it may work for you, it may not work for you, but you need to know what you're dealing with. So stop talking. Okay, stop talking. This is business. You need to know. Okay, and then you'll know what the answer is. Now, I know that you're a nice person, but you need to know what you need to do as a business owner. This is where, you know, being intuitive, clearing away the things that hold us back. Don't be so nice. You don't have to be mean, but you need to do what you need to do for you and your business. Nobody's going to save you but you. Does that make sense? So you can be very nice, and there's many ways that we can say. So what's coming up for me is I hear you don't like conflict. Okay, you want to be, don't be the good girl. Okay, you're a business owner. You need to peel away the things that are not you. You need to have a clear vision. It doesn't feel like you've had a clear vision, like you're just doing things by rote. You can, this year is a year of growth for you. So, you know, I mean, this is a good year for you. So if you want to grow really big, work with somebody that can help you take you there. You need to peel away the things that are not you. So this is what I'm hearing is energy healing and other things. We could talk. I don't want to get into that here, but like this is a year you can't keep pleasing people. Makes sense? You've been very agreeable. You're very agreeable, and you're not getting the things that you want because you're so agreeable. You're so nice. And you don't have to, you know, growth does not, see, this is the thing, particularly for women. We have to fill up our own cup. We have to fill up our own cup. When we fill up our own cup, you know, like if you imagine one of the cup cards, when we fill up our own cup, the water overflows to everybody around us. But the thing is, like, you can't go to bed resentful, hurt, angry, like nobody. So this is, they keep yelling at me, Kim, so you know, don't be such a good girl. This is a year of growth for you, if you want it, you know, and you're certainly capable and you deserve it. And everybody around you will benefit from your beauty. Okay. Anyway, we could go on and on about that, but that's, you know, I don't want to get too personal in this reading. And there's one other person. You're welcome, Kim. I hope that helps. I am here because I love seeing you guys win and more successes. So I love doing this. And Nicole, last card. I know we're going to go a little bit over, but I don't want to leave you out. So, Nicole. Okay, this card. Oh my God, another. Here we go. The cards are on fire today. Justice card. Is there court? Is there something that is there court in your future, something about justice, balance, something being righted? Oh my God, I'm just hearing like you are so due for the scales to be balanced. So what I'm hearing is that keep doing the right thing. Keep doing the right thing. Things are being balanced. Don't worry about what's happening behind the scenes. Things that you don't know, that you don't know, that you have no control over. It also feels like there's like a financial opening for you, something that is going to make your life easier. I don't know if it's a new job, new client, new but more money. And for some reason, I feel air. Now, air, what is air? Mm. I feel air and movement. So that's what's coming for you. It's really nice to see how much you're growing as well, you know. Um, it's a beautiful thing. Lillian, you're the last card. Hey, King of Coins. Whoops. He flew right out of my hands. So, this feels like it's about a man that is around you. Very grounded. He might I mean, is somebody giving you their opinion that you haven't asked for? um There, it feels like there's like a masculine figure around you that I don't know if it's somebody at work, in your family, but they feel like uh, they feel like it feels like, hmm, I don't know who it is, Lillian. It feels like there's a male figure around you that's very grounded and maybe sharing his opinion with you. I don't get a feeling of it being good or bad. I don't think he's a bad person, but he thinks he's right. So it almost sounds like, it almost feels like you could take it that you're doing something wrong, and you know, but it's his opinion, right? No, this is heavier. This is an earthly, not angels. Uh, It could have to do with career. Career or family, Lillian. So when they come, don't let them bowl you over. Just, take their information, listen to it, make sense. Um, if he feels like this person, there's some wisdom there, some life experience, and almost feels like maybe I hear unsolicited mentor. Maybe it's the guy helping you train your dog. So good, 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 good. So everybody, that's it for today. Lot of archetypal messages. It's going to be a powerful year, and I am so happy to be here with you every week. I don't know if you're aware, we started a podcast. It's on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple. It's growing. We even have commercials. It's called Energetically You. So where we talk about spiritual things, and so check out Energetically You, our podcast, and I'll see you next week on Wisdom Wednesday. I'm Sue Ananian at soulfullyouwellness.com, and enjoy your day.